Hello, kiddos. This activity is called Missing Prices. Each page is going to look something like this. You're going to have three different people that have like a sales slip or a receipt, but there's going to be some blanks in there that you have to figure out. Okay, so together you get a price that somebody paid for each one of these items, but they're never going to be, well, they probably aren't just going to be for one unit. Like it's going to be a price that they paid for multiple units. So like 2 small veggie pizzas or 3 bottles of water or 3 salads. So what you're going to have to do is figure out what an individual unit would cost of that item and then apply that to the missing prices that are left on the sheet. Okay. So now what does that mean? Well, look at the first one. It says 2 small veggie pizzas for $15, right? Well, each person, so that's from Glenda's sale. Juan got some small veggie pizzas, and Eric also got a small veggie pizza. So we got to figure out how much they spent on 3 small veggie pizzas and 1 small veggie pizza. So what we have to do is start by figuring out the unit price of a small veggie pizza. So if $15 was enough to buy 2 of them, how much would 1 cost? Can you figure that out? So if there's 2 for $15, if you wanted 1, it would be half of this price, right? Because 1 is half of 2. Half of 15 would give us the amount that 1 would cost. So what would that be if you split 15 in half? I know that 7, if it was 7, you double 7, that'd be 14. If you had 8 and you doubled 8, that'd be 16. So 15 is going to be right in between those two. So right in between 7 and 8, that should be $7.50 for each small veggie pizza. So way down here on Eric's, well, he only got 1. So that's simple enough. That means he spent $7.50 on that 1. My writing is not great down here. I apologize. So how much would 3 cost? Well, there's a few ways you could figure that out, right? You could take $7.50 times 3. You could add $7.50 3 times, $7.50 plus $7.50 plus $7.50. Or you could use the information that we already have because Glenda bought 2 and Eric bought 1. Well, if you combine 2 and 1, that gives you 3, right? So if you combine these 2 prices, that'll give you the price for 3, which is kind of like adding the 3 together, but we just got to skip that first step of adding the first 2 because it tells us 2 of them together is 15. So if we add on that next one, $15 plus $7.50, how much would that cost? How much would Juan spend on 3? $15 plus $7.50. Well, 15 plus 7 is 20. Oh, this is going to be a big one. $22. And there's no extra change there. There's 50 cents there. So that tells me that this would be $22.50. Is that what you got? I hope. Looks like a raindrop. $22.50. There it is. So that's how this is going to work. Let's just look at one more really quick. How about salads? 3 salads cost $12. What would 1 cost? Again, if 3 cost that much, then you're kind of thinking about dividing this by 3. If 3 of them together equal 12, if you divide it by 3, now you get the price for each individual one. So what's 12 divided by 3? That would be $4, right? You can think of it as adding 3 together, 4 plus 4 plus 4, that'd be 12. So 3 salads for $12. One of them would have to be 4. So if we look at Eric's sales slip, he only got 1 salad. So he spent $4. Going back up to Glenda, if she got 2 salads at $4 a piece, that means, this is going to be a tough 8, but we're going to try to squeeze it in there. Not great, but that's close enough. That'd be 2 salads would then be $8. 4 for 1, 8 for 2, 12 for 3. So that'll be how these pages work. You can solve the rest of these on your own. And then make sure you add up the total for each person. So once you have all four numbers, all four totals of your items there, add them all together for the total for each person. And that's it. So take your time, do a good job.